Cynthia Vaske joining us on the WMT Morning Show. She's a licensed social worker and a marriage and family therapist with UnityPoint here in the Cedar Rapids area. Cynthia, good morning. Welcome to the WMT Morning Show. How are you doing today?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. Glad to have you on the program. We're talking about something that's really kind of interesting, this concept that years ago we never would have had unless maybe we were looking at scrapbooks or stereographs of people's vacations or even stuck there watching slideshows. There's something out there where people are looking at Facebook and getting awfully depressed. What's that all about?
Well, what happens is people glorify, if you will, what their experiences are. And I'm not saying everyone does that, but, think about it. You go on vacation, you come back, and it was so exciting, and you saw a lot of different things, and so that sounds really exciting to put it on Facebook and let all your friends and family know, what that experience was like. Now, you could line up 5 people, and those 4 out of those 5 might not have that same perception. So, I don't think it's intentionally called cheating, if you will, about putting false information on Facebook, but I think everyone has their own perception of their own experiences.
Well, on top of that, you've got this where people, they'll look at their friends, they'll look at other contacts within their network or their networks, and they see these people living amazing, wonderful, incredible lives, and they just get kind of depressed or get kind of jealous about that. What does that say about society as a whole?
Well, it says that we're not taking care of our own personal selves enough, our self-esteem, our own affairs in order, if you will. We don't have, we're not focusing on the important things in life, taking care of yourself, your self-esteem, and paying attention to what your goals are, and so forth, so on. It's, again, comparing ourselves to the Whites or the Smiths or whatever. The name, you can fill in the blank on the name. When we start comparing ourselves to others, that means that there's something missing in our lives.
That makes sense. Cynthia Vaske joining us. She is with UnityPoint here in the Cedar Rapids area. She's a licensed social worker and a family and marriage therapist. We're talking about Facebook envy is really what it comes down to. And it's more than just, taking a snap of your food and posting it on Facebook. It's, people who, post gratuitous selfies of themselves. Maybe they go on vacation, they put up a gazillion pictures, or maybe they have that picture of them, with that hottie or that cutie or something like that. We can really respond to that. Is there a way to sort of get past? I mean, is this something we need to address with other people if we see this on Facebook, if we're getting depressed by what they put in, or do we need to address this with ourselves?
Oh, no, we need to bring it right back home and think about it. So you read all of these wonderful things. Well, first of all, you have to take that with a grain of salt, so to speak, because there are people who want other people to think that they have these glorious, wonderful, movie star lives when they really don't. So when we read something, we have to say, good for them. That's wonderful. If that's what makes them happy, fine. Now, let's bring it back to me. Let's look at my life. Let's be grateful for what we have and take our own personal inventory. And if there's something we don't like about what's going on in our life, change it.
Awesome answers all. Cynthia, as usual, you're spot on, I say, spot on. Thanks for joining us here on the WMT Morning Show. Hope you have a great rest of the week.
Thank you. I hope you do as well.